It's an alternate 1950s and people live on blimps for some reason. Seriously, Jerry, blimps? Who writes this? What, we're live? Dickie's Asbestos Chew presents Blimp Detective. Dickie's Chew. You've gone with the restos, now go with Asbestos. Now with extra DDT. We open to Gassie's bar. It's 2 p.m. and Blimp Detective nurses a pina colada. The bar is empty aside from Gassie and 2 other hard-boiled detectives caught up in their own early afternoon drinking. Suddenly, the door swings open and in walks a stunning redhead. All eyes turn towards the newcomer. Relax, boys. That's a little too relaxed. She cuts her way through the now chunky air and sits down at the bar, holding a cigarette from her purse. You're not from around here, are ya? The redhead turns towards our hero, Blimp Detective, stocky, with a face like a bag full of smashed arseholes, and the voice of an angel taking a piss in your ear. Blimp Detective is a man among men. What makes you say that? Blimp Detective motions towards a sign depicting blimp plus fire equals explosion, which raises a lot of questions on how a blimp society would even work. Noticing the sign, the redhead gives a girlish laugh, yuck, and slips the cigarette back into her purse. Oh, thank you. Sometimes I am a naughty girl. Blimp Detective pulls a small canister from a trench coat pocket. How about a little Dickie's? She shakes her head, her red locks bouncing back and forth like the rear end of a mandrill, only half so pretty. I have my own, she says as she pulls a canister of Dickies from her purse. Dickies for her, now in a slightly smaller pink can at the same price of regular Dickies. She begins to chew as Gassie takes her order for a glass of Merlot. Her mastications reminding Blimp Detective of a scruffy camel he saw once at the zoo. It made Blimp Detective feel feelings. What brings a girl like you to a dump like this?
Hey, it's not a dump.
Sorry, Gassie. Oh, I'm just a lost little girl looking for a little bit of help. She leans towards Blimp Detective, making him feel more alive than the time he bought 2 overly ripe cantaloupes from an attractive roadside grocer. No doubt. When you pulled out the cigarette, I took you for a grounder. We don't see many of your kind these days. Not since the war. Her eyes widen. Yes, the war. Listen, I'm trying to find my sister. You got cash? No, but my sister does. She's married to the heir of the Tinklepork fortune. The Tinkleporks, creators of a rather unlikely breed of flying pig, extremely useful in a blimp-centered society. Just before Blimp Detective can respond, a cadre of armed men bursts through the door. Everybody, freeze. Who are these armed men? Will Blimp Detective help this unknown beauty? Find out on the next thrilling episode of Blimp Detective. Brought to you by Dickie's Asbestos Chew.